What's up, everyone? This is Bfranx, and I'm just giving you an update. So, yesterday I tried to record Company of Heroes, and that didn't work out because I was using the monitor capture mode, which records what is on the monitor. It was recording the video, it was just recording it without sound, and the video was very laggy. I've tested it since then with just the normal game capture mode, and that seems to work just fine. So Company of Heroes is not a problem, I can record that later. Today I was trying to record Shogun Total War, because I didn't want to just go straight back to Company of Heroes, and I can't get it to work. I've tried the game capture, I've tried window capture, I've tried monitor capture. Monitor capture still has the same problems of being laggy. I think it captured the game audio, but the frame rate was awful for some reason. I don't know why. But game capture records the audio, but has a black screen. There's no gameplay footage being recorded. And window capture doesn't work because for some reason OBS Studio does not recognize the game as existing. When I'm in game capture mode, I can select it as this is whatever exe being run. In window mode, it doesn't give me that option. Window mode doesn't know that the game is actually being run, so I can't select it from window mode. And I can't get the game to actually run in windowed mode. It keeps trying to be full screen, but it's not. When I was running it from the monitor capture, it was recording the gameplay, but it was putting it in like the upper left corner. It wasn't centering the footage as though it were actually full screen. It was like as though it's a window being forced into a corner. So, I've decided to stop. I won't be recording any more episodes of Shogun Total War. The game was far slower than I thought it would be when I first started out. It's a lot more organizing and a lot less fighting. And my commentary I don't think is strong enough in the series to really hold up without any sort of action to move it along. So I think it's just in everyone's best interest to drop this. I'll play the game on my own. I still like the game. It's still fun. It's just not good for recording. I don't know what I'm going to replace it with, and I don't know if I'll ever figure out how to make it work and maybe come back. I don't know. But I thought that you all deserve to know that that's what's happening, and that I just can't make it work. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that there's not any gameplay footage. This will be the only video that goes up in the morning. It's currently 1 o'clock in the morning. So, I'll have to record another episode after work on Saturday and try to upload that later at night. Probably like 7 o'clock or something. But, yeah. I'll figure something out. Just wanted to let you guys know what's happened. And, hopefully this new software doesn't do the same thing to other games. Because I don't know if I've explained it. I honestly can't remember. Before I was using Open Broadcaster software, just OBS. And everything was going fine with that. I figured out like how to make it work for me. I wasn't really having any problems until I updated it at one point, and it decided that it was just going to start recording all of my footage in a .flv file instead of a .mp4 file. And that's all well and good, except for the fact that Windows Movie Maker cannot open a .flv file, so I couldn't edit the footage to make a video out of it. So, I went asking around and was told, hey, you should probably just get rid of that and go with OBS Studio, which is apparently their new software, and Open Broadcaster software, just normal, is like the old, antiquated version, whatever. So, I started recording with that. It can record in .mp4 file, which is great, but as you know from what I just described in this video, it doesn't really work with older games, and the monitor capture is very laggy. Pretty much everything I was doing before with OBS was with the monitor capture. Hopefully this doesn't happen with other games like Republic Commando. That might be another one. I think I heard there was a comment on the first video, I think, for Republic Commando recently, asking how I was able to actually record this. I'm assuming they were using OBS Studio instead of just normal OBS. So hopefully we don't run into the same problem. Space Marine should be fine. That's a newer game. Company of Heroes is fine. I've already tested that one out. I didn't really think there'd be anything wrong with that. It's a newer game. Winter Assault. I don't think I'll have any problems with that game. That one should work fine. And The Witcher, I don't think will. Yeah, the only other one would be Republic Commando, and maybe I don't know, because Republic Commando is like, what, 2004? How old is The Witcher? I don't know. This is why it's confusing and why it's hard to actually figure things out with recording, especially moving over to new software. So, this is the second day in a row that OBS Studio has messed up my recording. It messed it up with Company of Heroes, which I have now fixed. There should be no problem coming out with future Company of Heroes videos, but it messed me up with Total War, and I have to end the series because there's nothing I can do to record another episode. So, sorry again, and hopefully nothing else like this happens. But for now, this is Bfranx, signing off. Stay awesome, everyone.